All right, tonight's video is going to be quick because I am sleepy. I had lots of appointments today, and I had run into someone yesterday who has a similar, somewhat background to what I do, or a similar interest, I should say. And I was able to catch up with her and chat for quite some time today, and it was just really neat to be connecting. But the conversation, I had two separate conversations today with people, and they were just very different conversations, and I wanted to reflect upon what it looks like to talk with someone who has a trauma-informed or trauma-aware background and someone who does not. So when I meet someone who's trauma-informed and trauma-aware, I don't have to explain anything to them, and it's so easy. The conversation is simple. They say things like, oh, and I bet that meant that you struggled a lot during that situation. And I'm sitting there going, yes, it did. That was a time in my life when X, Y, and Z happened, and it was so challenging or whatnot. And I can get so much more deep into a conversation. And then with someone who doesn't really have a trauma-aware focus or trauma-informed focus, the conversation is much different. It's much more about education, and I find myself, slipping into my teacher mode, and also maintaining a very strict awareness of myself, how I'm speaking, what I'm saying, and also monitoring them, what they're saying, what they're speaking about, because I need to make sure that when I communicate with them, I'm very, very clear about different things that I experience, maybe let's say limitations or whatnot. And so setting boundaries is something I've been learning this year, and I still have find it challenging to do that at times. So I was just reflecting again on how different it is to talk to someone who's trauma-informed. Boundary thinking it's completely different. They just get it, so I don't really even have to set the boundaries. I'm able to just share with them. They're aware, they understand that maybe I need more time to understand things or to absorb things or to process things, and it's really cool. I feel at home. I feel human. I feel like the way I see a lot of other people operating in the world with an ease, without a thinking behind it. I feel that way, like I've come home when I talk to people who are trauma-informed and trauma-aware. It just changes my life. It gives me a glimpse of what I hope to share with our whole world one day, for no matter what trauma you've been through, And the other people, they try. They're working hard in their life, in their world, going through adversities and experiences, but just not having that extra, processing time, I think, that the trauma-informed or trauma-aware person has had in their life to understand. And so again, that conversation is just so different, and I understand more when people from different backgrounds used to try to educate me on how much more difficult their life was, and I didn't get it. The last few years, I have gained such an understanding and such a deep, profound respect for anyone who's going through any kind of difference in the world that's built for the normal person who doesn't really exist. So those are thoughts for today. And I have a list that I'm going to be sharing more off of tomorrow and moving forward. This was more of a random thought, and especially since it's late and I'm very sleepy tonight. So I want to just say thank you for all the comments and the shares and the subscribes and the likes. It means a lot, and I'm grateful. I didn't anticipate so much feedback on these videos, so I just want you to know how grateful I am, and I hope you have a beautiful night. And if you're supporting someone who's going through trauma, keep doing it. Keep seeing the soul that they have inside, that they want to be. And if you're going through trauma, then let's keep going. Have a beautiful day.